Alright, here we got a stealth safe. Combination keypad went bad, and it's one of the NL series. Very problematic, so we're replacing it with a new one. We'll be back. Alright, here's one you don't see every day. 7-foot door, actually 8-foot door rather. Looks pretty simple, right? We're just putting a door closer on, no problem. Put that in. What? Yeah, what the heck's that all about? So the actual drop ceiling is a foot lower than the door. So you can't go from the frame side. Their only option is going to be from the outside. Even if you parallel arm mount it, it's going to be knocking into that thing. There's no gap in between the frame, the door, and the closing. Check that out. Isn't that crazy? Don't know who built that on the weekend, but not very good. What's up, guys? Jeff with HKS Systems Lock and Safe. Hope everybody's doing well. We're just doing a quick little tool review today. I'm going to be doing some other videos soon. What is that? Well, that's actually what they call a lollipop screwdriver. So you would screw this off. Comes from Japan. Very well made, actually. Fits in that case. I guess you consider it a case. I'm not going to leave it in there. That's just how it was shipped. But yeah, it is literally so precise is that if you take that and drop that in there, you can see it literally displaces the air to get back in there. Pretty neat. It's tight. It's got like a little vacuum seal in there. So anyways, that's not what's cool about it. The cool part is, what's it used for? Well, it's just basically little tiny screwdriver, but the I'm using it for the back of the truck, basically. So you're going to be using it for mortise cylinders, changing tail pieces out, this or that. Some of them, get pretty corroded and pretty sticky in there. So that's got a nice tip. They're all 1/4 inch replaceables. So anybody you want to use, I put a Milwaukee in there. But the cool part is that if you have a little bit more than finger pressure you need, you just pop this guy up. It's magnetic. Pop that up. That's what the lollipop section is, I guess. And that turns it into a sort of a leverage device. So sort of neat. Pretty well made. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was only like 10-15 bucks, something like that. But pretty cool. I bought it on Amazon. And I'm using it basically just for back of the truck, something tiny, so I don't have to take my full-size screwdriver back there, or if I do have it, forget it, that I could just grab this and torque off that tailpiece, or need to screw things on and off. No big deal. If you need a little extra torque, you just flip that up. If not, magnetically stays in there. It's got a nice heavy-duty magnet on there. Pop that up, comes out, allows you to torque it, put it right back together, and boom. Pretty neat. Check it out, guys. What's up, guys? Jeff with HKS, doing some work on a Sargent Greenleaf 6120. Very notorious for problems, especially as this old guy, somebody who, it was not me to put this in, was that February of '99, long run. The problem they had, their code was stopped working all of a sudden. Codes worked, but it wouldn't open the safe. Lo and behold, in these models, one of the most important parts is made of plastic. Long and short, it strips out. It's called cross-threading. Very common on these. I was able to use the Phoenix system to actually repair that from the outside of the safe, no holes drilled, and replace it with, of course, Securam. Big fan of theirs. So yeah, I had to do that. Takes about 10 minutes or so, but a lot faster than drilling. No issues, no nothing. Just literally uses a system of basically trying to rethread the actual bolt system in there that's stripped out from the plastic. Like I said, the most important part of the safe lock is made out of plastic. What do you think's going to happen in the long run? Everything else is metal. PC boards, pretty simplistic. Back in the day, it's got a dual battery if you needed that. But at first I thought it'd be the cable. The guy was an older guy that had the safe. I thought he'd maybe pinch that in the housing, but he didn't. Is it usable now? Yes, but you know what? I not comfortable, especially with that age. You know, it's usually a 10-year run, and I would suggest thinking about it replacement wise, and that's well over 10, so get rid of that. New one we got in today, we just got a shipment of the ProLogic series keypads. Got a good deal on these, so I bought 10 of them, and I'm going to be using these. I got such a good deal, they're actually a much better keypad than the basic system, which is nice too. That's what I use on my own personal safes. But this one, yeah, it's a little bit nicer, and it's actually was cheaper than the basics. So I'm going to upgrade the next 10 people that I do work for safes, and we'll put these in. It uses same sort of thing. It's got more programming as far as multiple users. You could get 10 users on this guy. Different other things you could do. It's more commercial based, but it's a nicer keypad overall. Same thing as the quick in and out for the battery. You just flick that down, the box comes out in your hand. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed, but yeah, pretty easy. It stays on the door, and that is number one fault of most electronic locks are bad batteries. Check your battery first. This one's nice. It'll actually tell you right on the display your voltage every time you use it. If it goes below 8.2, that's probably when you should replace it. But it still probably will work, but that's nice. Once this keypad's in place, you can remove it, but you really don't ever need to remove it. That's the number two flaw of every electronic lock I've ever worked on, is when they take these off to change the batteries, guess what? They let those things hang, and look at those wires. You know, it's just plastic on a PC board, two little pieces of solder. Yeah, you let that big keypad fall every time, and guess what's going to break? That keypad solder is going to break on there, or they're just going to pull right out. We can fix that too, but that's what's good about Securam. They thought outside the box. You know what? They thought that's always a failure. Either people pinch the wires, or people don't change the battery or enough. So let's make it easy to get to the battery. Let's make it so they'll never pinch the wires. Once it's installed from the safe technician, then you never have to remove it. All you do is remove the battery, put the new battery in, put the battery back together, and you're good to go. So if you need that service, you give Jeff Rowe a call. He'll take care of you. Take care, guys. Jeff with HKS Systems, Lock and Safe, 847-204-7046. Thanks. What's up, guys? Jeff with HKS Systems, Lock and Safe. Just showing that one to you too, since I'm the big safe guy. That's pretty cool. That's a 2-ounce silver medallion, I guess you'd call it, or coin, but it's a vault. I'm the huge silver collector. Been collecting silver for 20 years, so that's a cool side hustle. If you guys don't have something and you're looking for maybe put money away in the future, because we're all getting older, try silver. It's not a bad investment. It's actually pretty high now, so maybe not the best time, but it's like any other commodity. It fluctuates up and down. Luckily, I've been into it when it was $8 and $10 an ounce. Now it's 25 to 28, somewhere in there, depending on what day it is and what's happening in the world. So pretty cool, though. Big old vault door, and then it's even got a pretty cool back one, too. So check that out. I was going to do a quick little tool review. As you know, I'm the big snap-on guy, but sometimes, you just need the little stubby screwdriver. I saw this one. I was like, you know what? $15. I'm going to try it. It's DeWalt. I'm sorry, it's Milwaukee, not DeWalt. Pretty cool ratcheting. And then it's got the movable ratchet for that way. My only complaint is that their bit system's sort of weird. It sort of fits in there, which is fine. But they're sort of like longer than your typical quarter drives, which is fine, I guess. You could buy them. I got a bunch of it's the locksmith. We only use really a couple different kinds. We'll use occasional old antiques. We'll use number 1s there for tail pieces, number 2s for most common stuff, and then I got in there a 1/8 inch hex for the Jackson bars, and I think I got one other Oh, I got a little tiny standard screwdriver in there for set screws. So check it out. It's pretty cool. It's I got it on Amazon. It's Milwaukee. If you're in the market for the stubby, it's nice, quick and easy. You could throw it in your backpack, whatever, when you're going on a job instead of the full size. But it's a nice little backup. So check it out. Take care, guys. Catch up with you later.